Hello, everybody, and welcome back to COFY Cast episode 5. Big one. We're happy to be here. We're all very excited to be talking about games and everything for this week. How are you all doing?
Very well. Big news.
Woo! Woo, woo, woo! If you were here for the live stream, we were talking about potential future episodes, but we'll leave that as a surprise for the VOD watchers on YouTube if it ever actually happens. But that would be funny if we pulled that off.
Big things are in the works.
Big things indeed are in the works.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. But I actually think we'll jump in with something that we were talking about last week, unfortunately, which was we talked a lot about Destiny the last 3 weeks, only for and talking about, hey, maybe they can make a bounce back or something will happen. I don't know. Marathon's got low player count, and they announced they're laying off 50% of their staff today, which is a lot.
That is so sad, man.
It is a bit of a bummer, I'm not going to lie.
It is expected, right? When these games go in maintenance mode, there's nothing new that needs to be worked on. So it will be in maintenance mode. But yeah, Destiny 2 is beloved, but definitely ran its course, now paving the way for a Marathon. So see how that goes.
I'm curious if Marathon can sustain well enough into the future.
Well, like the weird part about all this is, like, you know, just comparing the two with Destiny 2 recently pushing out its final updates and seeing like a surge of players just go back to the game.
Yeah.
And then you compare that to Marathon and it's like sputtering.
Oops.
So it's like, well, the people clearly wanted was Destiny 3, which will surely be announced shortly. But I just thought that was interesting to see. As someone who's never played Destiny 2, I'm actually a bit curious to, you know, it's weird that now that the game is like sort of done, it's like, oh, I kind of want to check it out now, you know, because it's like
there is a lot of good content in there still, to be honest.
There's good content, but man, a lot of content is gone. For those that don't know, Destiny 2 is my most played game on PlayStation still to this day, almost 500 hours. And like the Red Dawn campaign, which was the first campaign of Destiny 2, is lost media now.
Yeah,
you cannot play it. And when Destiny 2 was shutting down and they were showing footage of Red Dawn in their little like promo videos, Bungie admitted to pulling content from YouTube for their Red Dawn. They cannot even play their own Red Dawn campaign. So there is a lot of good content in Destiny, but what I talk about with Mark a lot off stream is like, bring those back. That shut down Red Dawn back. Give us the full game. Give us full access. But seems like Bungie doesn't even have access to that themselves.
They've lost it.
Scary.
Yeah, that's incredibly just disheartening on their end. It's like, not only do they not have it, not only did they remove it, it sounds like they burnt all evidence of it, and anyone that ever worked on it got shot in the back of the head.
Pain.
And just buried in a shallow ditch somewhere. So that's kind of crazy.
We will be mourning the loss of Destiny. I believe was it June 13th or 12th or something was the day everybody hopped on.
Yeah.
If you did, hey, power to you, brother. I hope you guys had fun. But yeah, end of an era, truly, because now I think the count was 400 people laid off at Bungie.
Yeah.
From Team Destiny.
Huge bummer.
Hopefully that has something they can pull on their resume. Like
I think they
worked on Destiny.
They need to. I'm kind of going to set up a segue here, actually, which is funny enough. But I think they need to start working on smaller games again at Bungie. Like they've been, like the live service era is kind of coming to an end, and I think Marathon, at its size, is sustainable as a long-running thing. But they should try and work on older games that they have the rights to. I mean, I know they kind of did that with Marathon, right? But they should bring back some old franchises and stuff.
They should.
What would you say? What would you want to see?
Wow, that's a fun little segue. This is going to be a small segment, but this blew my mind. I'll try and here. I think I can do the podcast screen share here if I do this correctly. Pull this up. So, doing this. Here we go. you guys may get a little bit of a surprise here if you can see what I'm showing on my screen on the stream. I'm on Rockstar's webpage.
Rockstar.
Showing all of their games. I was actually going through this because I was considering, spoilers for the YouTube channel, doing a GTA Legacy and playing all the main GTA games like 3 San Andreas and everything up until 6 comes out to kind of make it like a fun little series on the channel. So I was going through all of their games, right? And there's some wild ones on here that I don't think people have heard of, like Timberland Beatmaker and stuff like this that they worked on. And I was scrolling down, and there's a game called Oni that they worked on that I've never heard of in my entire life. Cool kind of like third-person melee action game. The developer they worked with was Bungie.
Oh
wow.
That blew my mind finding that out, that they did this in 2001.
Look at that.
2001.
Good year.
So, Bungie, get on it. Make a remake. They've got properties, clearly, I've never heard of that I'm sure someone would love to see come back.
That looks like it could use a revival for sure.
Dude, with the rise of anime and stuff becoming way more popular in the last decade, it's time. Bring this shit back.
That's true.
And apparently, I was even reading something that this was supposed to be like mildly connected to Halo. That like this has to do with the like ONI organization with ONI organization within Halo and stuff. I have no idea.
That's pretty crazy.
But they could do some cool shit. But like I bring that up to make a point, not just because of like, oh, I just happened to run across this while doing research potentially for videos. But I don't think there's anything wrong with bringing back old series, especially in the remake era, and especially when they're clearly bleeding money and need something.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, listen, they sold their golden child of Halo.
They did.
Like, they no longer have that to fall back on. You know? Like,
343's got
Bungie
that now.
couldn't be the one to do Halo Campaign Evolved that we're about to get. Like, Bungie does not have that safety net anymore. They removed it. Where now 343 has the safety net of, here's Halo 1 again, guys. And everybody's like,
Yeah.
hey, let's go.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah.
Bungie lost that. So now they're going to have to lay off people. And on a cold, dark day in 2035, they're going to be like, here's Destiny 1 again remastered. Everybody's going to be like, hey. And then,
Yeah.
you know, hell would have frozen over by then. So everybody just has to deal with it.
Right.
Yeah. It's
But, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what else to expect of it, because I don't know. I was thinking about this when I was thinking about Bungie's legacy, right? They have really tarnished a lot of their goodwill at this point too.
Oh,
like
for sure.
even if Marathon can get better updates to be better than it is right now, because it certainly lost my interest, even though I played it a lot on launch. What else do they got? Like you just said, they really don't have much. They gotta go on the back burner and find some old stuff they've worked on.
Dude, nothing. I'm looking right now. It is like a bunch of dungeon crawler games.
Yeah.
Oni. All the Halos and then Destiny.
Yeah, because they made Oni the same year Halo came out, I think, when I was doing research yesterday.
Yes, literally the same year.
Dude, listen, if this somehow reaches the Bungie devs, we got you. Remake Oni. You have that. It's right there. That looks like free real estate. Like hot anime girl with guns. That has never been more relevant till right now.
Crazy. Yeah, just looking at this list is like,
the monkey paw's gonna curl and they're gonna be like Oni class for Marathon, and I'm gonna like lose my mind.
Or there's like, wait, Marathon is an older game.
It is. It's a franchise that they made back in the day.
What the hell?
And apparently the lore is consistent.
It's possible. So then
that
it
was
is
before
possible for them
Oni.
to unearth Marathon, like just like how they unearthed Marathon, they can unearth Oni. But you know, leave that woke crap in 2001, okay?
But like, what did this look like?
The old Marathons, they look like Doom.
Okay.
It's like Quake. It's kind of like Quake. Okay.
So that's okay. So that's kind of crazy because Willis, they basically are doing what you are talking about here.
Because there was a huge segment of people who were mad when they found out Marathon was going to be an extraction shooter, because they wanted them to be doing like Halo style campaigns with the Marathon lore, which I still don't know why they couldn't pivot into adding single player stuff to Marathon. But
they're doing, Well,
They're
maybe
doing
not single
PvE.
player PvE.
Because there is a lot of lore in the one marathon game. Like, there's quests and stuff that have cutscenes, but like not what people I think would want. You know?
This is
Interesting.
crazy looking. I had no idea.
And keep in mind, like Bungie was, they were bought by Sony, right, in
Mhm.
2022 for like over $3 billion, nearly $4.
Yeah.
And had that not happened, they would have probably already shut down by now.
Yes.
That is
Sure.
true.
They needed that.
They did
But
need that.
it's very concerning, given I mean Marathon had like an update recently, and the player count is already like back to
bad.
like where it was before, and now you're shutting down Destiny 2. Like what do you have? You know,
Yeah.
it's like
They have Oni.
it's
They literally have that. I've been thinking about that
okay.
all day, ready to talk about it on the podcast. I'm like, you've got to go for the obscure game. Because here's the thing. If they'd have done Marathon like a single player thing, it could have maybe sustained. You could have started a franchise and, started ramping it up, But they didn't. And I guess they could patch Marathon to change it significantly. I mean, they did that to Destiny.
Yeah.
But you've now cooked the idea of starting up a new Marathon series. And I don't know, man. Like, they got to try and come up with something out of that. And I guess Oni's all they got, unless there's a few other dungeon crawlers, like you said, that they could really go back for. But
Damn.
it'll be interesting.
This is really a case of never, I don't know, don't meet your heroes. Because I remember back in the day, Bungie used to just be one of those legendary game studios that was like, oh my god, Bungie with another classic, Halo 3. I cannot believe it. Bungie, you've done it again. And now it's just like you're in the retirement home and there's this creature in the corner in a wheelchair. I made Halo 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, okay. Yeah, all right, Grandpa.
Back in the age of waiting in line at a GameStop, and then
Gosh.
news outlets being like, Halo Free, what the frick is that? Anybody heard of this before? And
Yeah,
it's like,
exactly.
now it's like, flip through all their papers of war and be like, campaign evolved coming
Yeah,
out.
exactly.
Because we were all waiting for that, I guess. So now nobody even bats an eye at Bungie. Whereas, used to line out the door wrapped around the GameStop for Halo 3.
Yeah. And
They don't have that anymore.
343 has had plenty of their controversies with Halo now too,
Oh, yeah.
unfortunately.
Oh, yeah.
And it doesn't help that I think some of their former devs worked on the new Metroid game that was apparently not very good. Metroid Prime 4.
Interesting.
All that hype, by the way. Metroid Prime 4 got delayed like 3 times and then came out and was bad.
Yikes.
And also, didn't that game... Okay, that game had... Wait, let me fact check this first. If I remember correctly, Metroid Prime music controversy. I want to look this up before I say it. Yes, okay. This is interesting because this is if 343 and their former devs couldn't get worse PR. Metroid Prime 4 is like an open world game. It has a giant desert Samus rides her like motorcycle through, and then you do like the puzzle sections when you go to different dungeons. I remember this. This is old news now, but it's just funny to talk about. That game, when you're driving through the desert, has no music. At all.
Dead silent.
It's dead silent unless you have purchased the amiibo, and then that allows you to unlock the music in the desert.
Oh my god, that's really bad.
That's really bad.
That's really bad.
That's really stupid and annoying.
Yeah.
Wow.
So people talked about like hours of silence of driving through that desert unless they purchased an amiibo.
Wow, dude. The fucking driving up amiibo sales.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
So I think 343 really needs that Halo campaign evolve to do good because last few Halos haven't been that great. Although I liked Infinite's campaign, but that's a hot take. I don't think a lot of people liked it.
That is one of the saddest things I've ever heard.
What, me liking Halo Infinite or
no
Metroid?
The amiibo.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean, joke's on them. It's just going in a jar.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, all right. Well, hey.
Yeah. Wow, that sucks.
But that's a good point. I guess, what are other games that have been delayed or that you're interested in that never got a sequel or you would want to see get a sequel? Because I was thinking about it the last Game Awards or the Summer Games Fest cycle this year, what I'd want to see. And we were all talking about Ubisoft like going bankrupt low key. I don't think
Yeah.
we're ever getting Beyond Good and Evil 2. I don't think it's ever happening.
No chance.
That's been in hell forever, I feel like. And it
No
makes me
chance.
sad because the original's so good.
Yeah. And dude, I was talking to a friend at work, and he said he thought like the opening to like this Where the Winds Meet DLC thing
Yeah.
was Beyond Good and Evil 2.
What?
Like, dude, you were
That's
so
a hell
faced with that.
Yes, Beyond Good and Evil's science fiction.
He was like, I thought it was like different. I'm like, yeah, no, man.
I
This
thought
is-
Stellar Blade 2 was Beyond Good and Evil 2 for like half a
Really?
second. I saw the cityscape and like the sky and I was like, oh my god, are we doing it? And then I was like, there's no way.
not a chance.
That game is probably not real anymore, unfortunately.
I don't
Probably,
think
yeah,
it is.
It's probably
I
in a
I would be
vault.
very surprised if anything like that is on anybody's desk right now. Because how long ago was that? I want to say like 20.
Definitely when we were in high
17?
school. Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
and that's saying something because all of us are like different age gaps. I'm pretty sure
That's
all of us
true.
were in high school when that got announced, which is to say how long ago that really was. Like a good
Yeah.
10 something years.
When Mark and I were in high school together.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. At the same time.
Oh
Yeah.
wow, yeah, that would be wow. Yeah, that's a long time ago, Jesus.
2017, E3 2017 is when it was first announced.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's depressing.
E3 was still a thing, man.
When
God.
E3 still existed.
Ow.
Jesus.
Yeah, because
Ow.
everybody talked about it being like E3 this year.
Mm-hmm.
But what are some games you'd want to see come back? Because I think I'd say I'd love to see Beyond Good and Evil 2 news, honestly, but I don't think it's gonna
That's a
happen.
good poll. Because that's crazy. That's a 2003 gap at this point. That'd be insane. I don't know. Nothing like that was ever on my radar. Like a gap like that. Too new to the game, man.
Yeah, that's fair.
Obviously, Sekiro 2. I want a second one of that.
Hey, that's fair. That's a fair pull.
Obviously, yeah. But I mean, hey.
Would you be
that's mine.
satisfied if they put the Sekiro parry in a different Souls game?
Oh, most definitely. Are you shitting me, dude? Hey, Night
be happy
Rain
with
still
that?
had that parry.
Yeah.
If they do it, dude, oh my goodness.
Yeah, like they made Bloodborne 2 and it had a class where you could do that.
Yeah.
You'd be happy
Oh
with
hell
that?
yeah, dude. You kidding
Or
me?
even better, the Duskbloods. Is a
Oh,
parry
even
class.
better, the
Right,
Dust Bloods.
Duskbloods.
Right.
They're
Going
gonna
to
get your
Switch
ass to buy a
too.
Switch by showing
Right.
the Sekiro parry in Duskbloods.
They just might, man. They just might. I might have to see some network test footage or whatever is going on in fall.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be this year anymore. I really don't
No.
think so. I
don't
think it's
think
gonna
so
be
either.
delayed.
Did they say it or no?
No,
they
they
said it was-
say
they
Q4
said
Or was that was
2026.
that
the
was
network
that a
test
leak?
is this summer. The question
Yeah.
of the
Okay.
release
I'm
is different.
thinking about the leak that said it was this year. Yeah.
It could still be. I
I
mean,
know.
theoretically, but
I would think. Listen.
Every time I've searched it up, sources just say Q4 26.
Okay, so then end of the year, right?
We will
But
see.
I would say, you mentioned Rockstar. I think, listen, after something as massive and monumental as GTA 6, obviously, I think it's going to pay off for them.
yeah,
But I think
hopefully
they would. Jesus Christ, if it doesn't, I think
they're
it would
gone.
be not mass layoffs. I think it'd be ritual suicide. I think at that point. But I would say they should take a step back from like these massive blockbuster games and just do a smaller series that they haven't touched in forever. Do Bully 2.
I knew you were gonna say that, yeah.
Go
That's a
make
good one.
Bully 2.
Brother knows ball.
He
Yeah,
does.
because Bully's awesome. And
Bully
then
was
they
good.
did that like deluxe edition or whatever.
Yeah,
And
that's on
then
Steam.
and dude, just go do Bully, just make Bully 2.
That would be interesting to see them do. 'Cause
Bully 2 is good.
I've never played Bully, but I've only heard good things. The
It's
only
really
Rockstar
fun.
properties I've played is GTA, obviously, but only 4 and 5. Actually, that's not true. I played about an hour of Vice City as a child when I was like 5 years old until my dad ripped it out of the PlayStation 2. So we can count an hour of Vice City on my record. As soon as he realized what I was playing. What are you doing? That's like in kindergarten playing GTA. But Red
Bully
Dead
is a really good poll. Yeah,
and
Red
then
Dead.
I think did they make Midnight Club? Was that the racing games they made? I don't remember.
I'm not familiar with Midnight Club.
I think that's the one.
Why do I feel like they did? Why do I feel like it
Oh,
was Rockstar that made
because
Midnight
they
Club?
did.
There we
Okay.
go. So I think I played
Yeah,
Midnight
Midnight
Club
Club would be
3 on the
great.
Xbox 360 and it was fun. But
That
that's
would
about
be
it.
Midnight
There was
Club's
a lot
awesome.
more.
There's the Red Dead series. Okay, they just did Red Dead 2.
Yeah. Bully would be
and then
go crazy.
Neat.
Bully would be
Yeah.
great because it's been a
Bully
long
would be
time.
amazing.
There's also, well, I don't know, like, you know, they have the Max Payne series. It's Max Payne 1,
Oh
2,
shit, that's
3.
right. They do have Max Payne.
Max Payne
I
would be
forgot about
cool.
that. I always think about that because they hired
And-
Remedy to work on it for them. So I always
Yeah.
think of it as a Remedy game. But I guess that's how it worked with Oni, right? With Bungie. I guess Rockstar hired him. It's probably the same thing. Or maybe vice versa. I don't know.
True. You could do a Max. I mean, like, obviously, it's been a long time since Max Payne 3. And, you know, with the John Wick series being as popular as it is, you could definitely do something in that style with the bullet time that Max Payne
I
has
think
and all that. So.
if I
They
remember,
are making a John Wick game.
they are
Do you
making.
remember that? Not Rockstar.
But
But
they
John
are
Wick
making
is
a
already
John Wick
getting
game.
video
Yes,
games.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
If you remember that, when was that announced? It was like,
That might have been last year.
yeah, I think it was the Game
Sometime.
Awards of last
Game
year.
Awards last year, they were like John Wick game. Yeah, you're right.
Do you
Who's
remember
making
that?
that? Who's making that?
Oh wait,
I
no,
have
it
no
was
idea.
the State of Play. It was the State of Play in February. State of Play. Yeah.
I knew that sounded so familiar. I was like, oh
It's
my
still
god.
untitled, but yeah.
John Wick the game, the movie.
Yeah, they might as well
series.
just make.
Yeah, I mean, they should go back to making what is it, video games based off of just movie properties. Like, it's literally just like John Wick the movie, the game.
Yeah. By what is it, Saber Interactive.
Oh, I feel like I've heard that name.
What have they done?
Well, let me fact check myself on this. Wait,
Saber
where you're looking this up?
Games. What have they done? They've done Jurassic Park Survival, Turok Origins, Hellraiser Revival, Stuntman Hollywood. This isn't going well.
Yeah, this is not going well.
Hitman.
Oh, they
Classic
did Space Marine 2.
Oh, that's
Oh,
where I know them from. Yeah.
Okay.
Banger
That's
game.
That's
So
their
good.
banger.
Yeah.
That's the thing carrying them because right now it's not looking good on their
Yes.
thing.
Okay, I looked this up too. This was leaked. They had that giant Xbox leak a while back. We've talked about that a couple times in the podcast because like so much shit leaked from that. On that leak was Max Payne 1 and 2 remake from Rockstar and Remedy.
Oh wow.
Which a lot of people think will come out after Control 2 because when Remedy's done with that, they have nothing on their schedule.
Okay.
Control.
Wild to think
Oh, and
that's the same
Saber
studio.
also assisted with the Master Chief Collection. Very nice.
Oh, maybe that's where I know them from as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Good on them.
Yeah.
Saber.
Interesting.
Saber Interactive, brownie
Saber.
points from the COFY Cast.
Exactly. We have to give brownie points to some companies after we're like, damn, rip Bungie and Ubisoft.
That is true.
We
Hey,
gotta like somebody.
Yeah, just slow down on the live service games.
I agree.
Exactly. No one likes live service games. I think if you advertise it, I think you just lose a lot of people right off the bat. Stop trying to be Fortnite. Even Fortnite's not even as big as it used to be. It's slowly like just bleeding out. So just stop it. Yeah, I know that your PR and marketing teams tell you that this is the projections for it, so everyone needs to be Fortnite now, but there are other types of games you can make that
Too
don't
many
need to
games in
be
the space.
billion-dollar investments.
Too many games in the space already. MMO
Yeah.
genre's cramped. Live services are cramped. People pick their live service game already. You know?
Exactly.
That's true.
Exactly. They pick a live service game. They're going to play it until the sun explodes. They're not collecting live service games and jumping around between them. They just pick one.
It takes a certain type of degenerate to play like every live service game.
Well,
Yeah.
the exception is all the gacha games because it seems like a bunch of people play like all of them. And that seems to be the one making a lot of money these days.
Yes,
So
I fear the
think-
gacha game revolution that could come down the pipeline. It could be really interesting in the next few years of companies revitalizing their old IPs as gacha games.
Oh,
If they announce Jack and Daxter 4 from Naughty Dog and it's a gacha game, I will.
It's like now on iPhone.
Terrible
Jack
things
and
will
Daxter
occur.
4, Jack X Racing 2.
You
on
will
the
see a
iPhone.
crash out on this podcast, the likes of which has never been seen.
Yeah, that'd be ridiculous.
That sounds like it makes me want to vomit. Just like turning something like that into a gacha game is like it's like if you turn Stellar Blade into a gacha game, that's fine, right? That's fine.
Yeah.
Jack and Daxter,
Different
why
weapons.
do you gotta shit on that, man? Why do you gotta shit on that?
Honestly, my
That's good.
greatest fear of a franchise that I want to be revitalized getting turned into a gacha game is Ape Escape.
Oh, and the
that has
scary
the
thing is I can
potential for
see
it.
I can see it really
It
quickly
hurts.
becoming.
Because they do infinite amount of monkeys.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah,
Like
it's
infinite
like,
amount of monkeys.
exactly.
Rare
It's like
monkeys and
here's a
others.
monkey with a rare hat.
Exactly. Like, come on now. That's chump change.
Because I was so happy when we got the Ape Escape level in Astrobot. Like I really thought that
love
was
that.
it. I was like, this is my swan song. I'm never getting Ape Escape 4. That is the hill I'm dying on, right? Like it's that is the franchise is dead other than that. So when it popped up in Astrobot, I was real happy.
And then it popped up in Metal Gear Delta.
Yes.
That's
Which,
right, it did.
Unironically, the Metal Gear Delta Ape Escape levels,
They're
that was fun.
fantastic. They're really
that was
fun.
pretty fun.
Yeah.
Please
So-
bring it back, Sony. I'm telling the Kratos meme. Sony, give me
Exactly.
Ape Escape 4 and my life is yours.
Give us Ape Escape. People want it.
And that really
Yeah.
was low-key Ape Escape 4 in Astrobot, because I remember hearing the Astrobot director talk about the fact that most of the Astrobot team worked on those games. It was
Dude,
their own-
I'm
so-
telling you, Team Asobi, they're the amalgamation Frankenstein of so many moved around people. I tell my brother every quarter, every time we go through those announcements of new games, everybody that worked on Bloodborne is working on Astrobot.
yeah.
Team Japan requested assistance from Software to make Bloodborne for the PS4 release game.
Yeah.
Team Japan is disbanded into Team Asobi, making Astrobot. Those are the Bloodborne
And,
people now.
And we mentioned it earlier. I think when you say Team Ninja, there's people from Team Ninja when they disbanded in the the Asobi team now too. So any Ninja Gaiden games, all of those old franchises that until it got revitalized recently, like if you loved any of those older games, like they're all kind of there.
Yeah. Because hey, listen, Miyazaki from from Software said multiple times, "Hey, I love that the people love Bloodborne, but it's not mine.
Yeah.
It's not his." Team Japan, who is now Team Asobi, owns that. So it's going to be a state of play if we see it ever.
Yeah.
So just remember that. I think that's what
Astro-
eases my heart every time there's a state of play. It's like, hey, it's not from Softwares. It's going to be a while.
Yeah,
It's going to be a long time. So hold tight.
I would love for that to happen, but yeah, it's gonna be a while. That's getting up
Gonna
there
be
with
long, man.
Half-Life 3 status, where it's like
It
true
is.
cope. Like it's
It is true cope.
It's delusional.
Yeah, because like you say, every time there's a state of play or whatever, Half-Life 3, we all go back to the statement of Gabe Newell wants to retire, but hey, he doesn't want to leave something unfinished. It has to be Half-Life 3 then. It's like,
We don't
who
know.
knows, man. He could be referring to fucking Deadlock full release.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
It's entirely possible. That's gonna kill people when Valve goes, "We have a new game trailer to show tomorrow," and it's just Deadlock.
It's just Deadlock.
gonna
I've
just
been
be
playing it
Deadlock.
already. I've already been playing it. I know
I
who
really
these
feared that.
characters are.
I actually really feared that for the Game Awards announcements, that they were gonna put the Valve logo up there, and like people were gonna start to faint in the audience. It was just gonna be Deadlock.
Now it's
People-
going to beta.
Yeah, exactly. Open beta.
Yeah, open
Not even
beta
ready.
for Deadlock.
Open beta
Open
status.
beta, finally.
Yeah,
Hey,
your Tung Tung Sahur skin is broken now because it's an open beta. And now you have to pay
Valve
for
says no more
cosmetics.
mods. Get rid of them.
No
Yeah.
more mods. You have to pay
more
for the
mods.
cosmetics now.
No
And
more
then
mods than
people are already dead in the audience. It's like looking at Michael
Exactly.
Jackson when you see Michael Jackson.
You killed
And
Hideo
there's,
Kojima. He had a heart attack. He thought it was Half-Life 3.
there's just a short form content purge across the nation of
Yeah,
Deadlock.
Exactly.
Oh man.
Mark, was there any you wanted to say for a franchise you'd love to see come back?
Oh, I don't know. Not really.
That's fair.
I'm
No, that's
good.
fair. That's valid. You got your Dragon Dogma DLC. FF14's better than ever. You're cooking. You're happy.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like I don't really remember playing a lot, and it's like some that would have fallen under like, oh, maybe they can come back, but I'm thinking like, no, that's all good. Like Saints Row, I remember playing that a lot as a kid, but
I would
I
really
don't,
love that, but it's not.
It's
I don't really
alright.
need them to come back. It's
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
So I don't
we
know.
saw what
Yeah.
happens when they try to go like, yeah, it's coming back, guys, and we're gonna go back to the roots. And
Was it
yeah,
Volition got atomized after that shit?
yeah, good.
Yeah,
Like-
That's
unfortunately.
fine. Like you know how you were talking about like, oh, Bungie just laid off half its thing. It was like when I heard that they were closing down Volition and everybody got fired, I was like, I had the confetti ready and the champagne was out, and I was just like, really, really, oh my god! After butchering Saints Row for so many years and then doing that appalling remake on the and especially on the Epic Games Store.
Oh, yeah.
Too. That was really stupid. I was just so glad when I was like, "Oh, it's over. It's over." It's like when you pull the plug on this like comatose patient, and you're like, "No, one day they're gonna wake up, and it'll be okay." It's just
Yeah.
like, "No, it's okay. It's okay."
There's,
Yeah.
I mean,
it's
there's
not
so many
coming
like, I feel like everybody has some niche game they played as a kid on the DS that they really liked that they'd love to see another one of too. But like, that shit's all
Shout
dead.
out Spectrobes. Bring back
Dude.
Spectrobes on the DS.
This was on the DS, but do you guys know the game The Saboteur?
Yeah, the
Oh, I
Saboteur,
think I do.
I have
It's
heard
like
of
a
that.
very old game from Pandemic Studios, which those that don't know, Pandemic Studios made the
Oh,
original
it's on Steam
Star
now.
Wars Battlefront. And it's just a game of where you're a French resistance fighter
This looks cool.
in
Wait, I can pull this up.
Nazi-occupied Germany.
Mhm.
One of the most nostalgic games ever because it's all in black and white until you reclaim a section of France,
Oh.
and then it's all in color.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow, look
So
at
it's
this.
really
Wait, this
amazing.
is sick.
It's in black and white, and the only color that shows is red. So you identify an enemy by the red armband of a Nazi soldier.
Oh, that's
And
pretty sick. Wait, I don't know if I
one
can
of
show that
the
on stream.
most nostalgic games, because I was watching my brother play it. We had just gotten it, and I don't know why, but I think if I have to give a real answer that isn't just Sekiro 2, it would be Saboteur.
Yeah, that would be
Saboteur
sick.
is really good.
That's a good one.
So yeah,
Nice.
but Pandemic Studios is gone. As to why, who knows anymore? It probably didn't meet some number, but people say Mercenaries 2 was bad.
Yeah.
I never played it.
Oh yeah. Well, listen, I can tell you. Yeah, I really like the first Mercenaries. It's great. I love Mercenaries. I remember that series, and then they came out with the other one, and yeah, it really wasn't that good.
Yeah,
To be honest,
they made Destroy All Humans as well.
They did that
Oh.
remake. They did that remake of Destroy All
Yeah.
Humans. So Destroy All Humans is fun. That's a fun one. I played the first one, the second one.
Yeah.
That would be cool. I'd love
So
to see. I'd love to see because you reminded me the black and white game with only red. I'd love to see Mad World get like a
Oh,
proper
dude.
sequel.
it's good, man.
I'd love
That's
to see
good.
that get a proper sequel because I know that so there was Mad World on the Wii, and then there was a PS3. I'm using air quotes very lightly sequel, but then it lost all the charm because it was just like standard PS3 graphics. It didn't do the black and white thing.
Yeah.
That's
And it
sad.
was more like an arena fighter. It was like really bizarre that choice of game. It really was not a sequel at all. But it would be nice to do just like a proper Mad World 2 in
Yeah.
its black and white.
It's tough when they
style.
pivot genres for your favorite franchise.
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
I remember the severe disappointment I felt being like 19, watching like former E3 footage and seeing like the Persona 5 logo come up, only to learn it was Dancing All Night. I was like, bro. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, I think Mad World could be good,
great
especially
poll.
if well, like Switch 2 motion controls. Are those any good? I believe Willis, you're the only one with a
They're
Switch
pretty
2 right
good
now.
actually. It's better than the Switch 1. I'll tell you that.
So
No?
okay, then it'd be really
Much
easy
better
to
than the
just
Switch 1.
do what you have to do and use motion controls
Because the
for
Switch 1
that.
was
So,
low key worse than the Wii.
oh
Switch
wow,
1 was
that's
pretty bad.
The,
crazy.
the,
I
the
remember it
Wii
being
motion
pretty
controls were
annoying.
better than the Switch 1. I would say this is better than the Wii on the Switch 2, which it fucking
Wow.
better be at this point. Enough years have
It's
You
true.
would
passed.
think. You would think.
I don't know. Good another poll.
VR Mad World?
Honestly, I would love. I don't know. You can't really do a sequel to this game, but I would love to see. We were talking about this with Bungie, so I'll say the same thing. Not to call them out when they're on such a roll, but I love Atlas. Obviously, talked about Persona a lot with P6 and 4.
Mhm.
I'd love to see them do more weird games again because they used to do a lot of weird one-off titles, like Catherine, for
Catherine.
example. Love
That was M.
Love
Oh
Catherine.
wow.
And ever since P5 did like gangbusters and like sold so many copies, they're like, we're a Persona studio now. We like don't do anything else.
Oh man.
And I'm like,
Right.
dude, I'd love for you to make something like Catherine again because I love Catherine.
Right.
Catherine was so incredibly unique, man. And I remember watching my mom play that one.
Yeah, because the
That's
entire
wow.
Oh,
visual
wow.
team from Catherine worked on P5. That's
Yeah,
where they started.
I see it now. I completely see it now. Wow, dude.
Yeah, man.
Your
Good
mom
for
was
them,
playing
man.
Catherine?
That
That's
is
so
crazy that your
interesting.
mom was playing Catherine.
Dude, my mom loved Catherine.
It's a great game. She knows
Yeah.
ball.
She is a gamer. Wow, I had no idea. Good for them, man. Yeah, stuff like that. Which I don't know how much Catherine made, but
It got a
at the end of
remaster.
the day. Oh shit.
Catherine, look it up. Catherine Full Body. Like how
Yeah,
they
that's
how they
that
remake
does have a
familiar.
path.
how they
Yes.
like remake all the Persona games like P5 and then P5 Royal, right? They did Catherine Full Body. Because I have the steel box of Catherine Full Body. I remember I bought the collector's edition.
Man, it looks so, like now that you put that in my brain, it's so Persona-esque.
It isn't
Just
it,
the art
dude?
of
Because when I played P5, I was like, "Oh, I like this because it looks like Catherine." I didn't know they'd made Catherine, and
I
then I
never
figured
made
it
that
out later.
connection until now.
Yeah, it's
Oh man, it
so
makes
so
so
Atlas
much
core.
sense.
But I'd
It
love to see
is.
Atlas break out from Persona again. Like I'd love to see them get like listen, Sony, Bungie's going down. Sorry. Or actually no, they lost Atlas. They had Atlas as like their exclusives, but now that's Xbox. Xbox.
Wow.
Give Atlas more money. Let them make weird shit again. Because every game
Yeah.
they make now is either
Well, didn't they make Metaphor? I mean, that
they
counts.
did,
They
but
did
that's kind of
Metaphor.
low key a Persona game.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
when
it
you play
is.
Metaphor, you're like, this is low key fantasy Persona.
Right.
Like it plays very similarly. The best thing about Metaphor is the combat systems improvements, which I'm hoping they just put Metaphor's combat improvements into P4 Revival and P6 when that comes out.
Four.
But yes, that
Oh,
would be
yeah.
another realistic pull for me that's not like, oh, Ape Escape 4, bro, or Beyond Good and Evil 2. I'd love just anything from Atlas' art team that's not Persona. Like, let them make more games. Give them more budget. Because they can clearly make some really cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They do got good art. That is true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Just there's so many things I could want. Like, how deep do you want to go on the pull? I guess, right? I brought it up, but it's like you could be like, bro, I loved Fossil Fighters on the Nintendo DS, right? Like, just bring that shit back.
Yeah, we need a Nintendogs. We need a
Dude,
PlayStation
Switch
5
Dogs?
Nintendo.
Yo,
Switch Dogs, yes.
Nintendogs Reloaded.
Oh my
would
goodness.
be
I remember
crazy.
that game when the DS came out, and I was always jealous because my parents wouldn't get me a DS, and I would see all the other kids playing the DS with their Nintendogs, and I'm like, man, I wish I had a virtual dog too.
Yeah.
Dude, growing up with like a household with allergies, that was the closest I was getting to a pet. I love my
Right.
It's a
Nintendo.
dog. Yeah.
I still have my old DS in my copy. I bet I put it in the dog's just like dust. Like
I should check.
Oh, yeah.
I should check on my dog. See how the dog is doing. It's only been about like 20
It
something
might have been
years.
like almost 20 years. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's bad. Um,
Thrillville.
Thrillville.
I want to see a Thrillville sequel where I
Hell
run a
yeah,
theme
dude.
park.
That would be fun, actually.
Realville.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like
Oh,
it's like Roller Coaster Tycoon, but except you could like walk around your park and actually
I
like
see.
I
interact
remember
with the
seeing
guests, and
Germa
there was
stream
like
that
mini
game. That's a very
games.
Germa core
That
game.
is, dude.
It's
Germa.
really fun. It's really fun.
Oh, I love that.
That was a great
Germa
one.
got those bowls.
Yeah, no, that's about it. But I'm nowhere near getting a Catherine or anything like that with P6 incoming.
No, sometimes you just know, like, these people have their IPs, and they're not gonna branch out into something like that again. Which I don't blame them, but
it also makes a lot of sense now. I'm gonna kind of work this into a segue. We'll see how this works. But it kind of makes a lot of sense with them like suddenly out of nowhere for like the last 4 or 5 months, like whoring out the Phantom Thieves, like every collaboration possible. This gacha game, COD Mobile, this. It was like Overwatch. I was like, why?
Joker in Fortnite.
Yeah, exactly.
Not that Joker, though.
Yeah, exactly. And then it's like, oh, it's because they're done. They're gonna move on now. They sold that IP as much as they could, and then we're like, we're done.
No, that is a fair point. Actually, I never looked at it like that. Yeah,
because that's been people's biggest critique of Atlas, and I love P5, but the franchise, they milked that. That game sold really well because it was like the games they made was like Catherine into P5. And so then it was like, oh, well, what are they going to do now? And then P5 sold so well, they're like, I can milk this. That's why there's like 10 P5 spin-offs.
Yeah.
And it's like you get 10 of like that, and they're canon, and everybody's like, oh, I love this. But then if you don't, and you want like another game that you're desperately wanting like something for a franchise for, you don't get it. Speaking of wanting new games in a franchise, Glenn played one of my favorite games of all time. And I would love to talk about it for a minute. And with the group, which is you played and completed Portal 2. My favorite game ever.
Portal 2. Portal 2, man, what a journey. I mean, Willis made it very clear. There's a funny meme going around. Which hopefully, hey, we either clip this or it loses to the void. But playing a Valve game is like fucking a soft twink.
Yes.
I resonated with that very, very well because it's like I just finished playing Total Chaos, which Chaos, which you didn't know, is like an old Doom 2 mod that got rejuvenated into like a real game. Scary game, horror game, first person shooter type build, inventory management. And it was buggy. I'm sorry to say it was buggy. I didn't like some of the enemies and how they were. And I'm gonna blame my rig on the bugginess. I have a pretty shit setup here. I sound like I'm an Xbox 360 mic, and my vision is blurry where I'm moving in between spaces here. There's antimatter in between me. But going back to Portal and going back to a Valve game,
dude, there's a reason they're the GOAT.
Felt so good.
Yeah.
It loaded up, it booted up. I had a working volume slider. I finally didn't have to go to the volume mixer, and it felt so nice. Bunny hopping worked, so I was able to just like go through areas that I could go through. And so yeah, gameplay wise, it was so good going from Total Chaos to that.
Yeah.
And it felt so good. It felt, it felt comfortable like a soft twink. Anyway. And so, yeah, so gameplay wise, perfect. Story wise, wow. I played Portal 1, like a year after it came out?
Yeah,
and then never looked back at it ages ago, right?
It's a good game. It's good.
Yeah. It is good. It is good. And I was very small and I struggled a lot with it. I was very young. I struggled a lot. And just the wave of nostalgia that hit me, it's funny because everything is so like decrepit and run down. And it's like, wow, the time since Portal 1 to now felt like it passed.
Yes,
Right.
they do such a good job with that.
I had been out of Portal since it came out and going into Portal 2 now. And it's like, that's like years and years. I'm a whole different person from that time. So when I go into it and see this whole decrepit place, it's like, wow, I really left it in this condition. Like
Yeah.
GLaDOS is there on the floor. I killed GLaDOS. And yeah, so the story goes, and one of the best endings of a story ever.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Right.
It's
Such
amazing.
a spectacle. Such a spectacle, and that was the last thing I expected to happen.
Dude, it's amazing.
Like, it's a huge spoiler warning for Portal 2.
Yeah,
Just
major.
gonna say it right now. Major spoiler
I'm sorry,
warning for
Mark.
Portal 2.
I know Mark hasn't played it.
So you can take off headphones, deafen. All right.
Yeah, he's deafened. He's
deafened. Good. Okay.
So, shooting a portal on the moon?
Right, and getting sucked through it.
Dude.
It's amazing.
Yes.
Going from GLaDOS, just pop, pop, pop rockets, you know, to you're dead.
Yeah.
You're dead. You're not coming back. And it's so good that he was like a twist villain.
Yes.
So it felt that
Right.
much better.
Right.
It felt that much better.
And
Yeah.
there's that awesome part where it's like, this is the part where I kill you. This is the part where
So
he kills
funny.
us. And then it goes chapter
Chapter
the
9.
part
This
where
is
he
the part where he
you.
kills you. Yeah.
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 So yeah. So get Mark back in here. We're all good,
Yeah.
Mark. Come on back. Come
Mark,
on back.
Mark, you're good. You're good, Mark. You can undeafen.
I didn't realize. Was that to me?
That was
Okay.
to you.
Yeah,
That was to you.
yeah.
I thought you were still describing what was happening. You were making all these hand motions.
All
No,
those gang
we're done
signs,
talking about
yeah.
the big twists and stuff.
No,
We should-
because I do want to be unspoiled on that.
You should.
No, that's
No,
good.
you
You
really
really
should.
should.
You really should.
See, Glenn, the funny thing is, like, you described, like, from playing Portal 1 to Portal 2 all the years that's passed. I actually
Yeah.
played Portal 1 for the first time 3 months ago.
There you go,
Indeed.
man.
Wow.
Beat it in a 2-hour session. You know, you were
Wow.
I was streaming it to you, Willis.
Yes.
And
It's not a
just
very
like
long
that,
game.
one and done, and I was like, oh, that was nice. So it'll be, I'm definitely looking forward to playing Portal 2 sometime
Yes.
in the near future. You know,
Mhm.
Yes.
my very short backlog there, but yeah.
Yeah. Move that to the top.
Yeah, and,
Right.
I'm saving my co-op experience for when Mark is done with the single player.
Yeah.
We've decided that, so there should be a COFY Cast episode where we describe the co-op.
Yeah. In the near to distant
as-
future.
Exactly. As Willis described, they are connected, so I'm very curious to see where that goes. Looks like tons of fun. Portal 2, honestly, you guys at Valve, I know you drop bangers. I've still been keeping up with Left 4 Dead 2 competitive tournaments.
Yeah.
Like, there's one happening like right now. Like those are still going on. We know you guys make long games, like not long games like they take forever to beat, but like
Yeah.
long lasting. The longevity
exactly.
of Valve games stick. And so I knew when Valve 2 or when Portal 2 came out, it was always going to be there waiting for me.
Yes. Yeah.
And
It's
it
kind of
would
timeless.
stick through. Yeah.
And it having
Absolutely.
and this is such a unique thing with Portal 2, its graphics are low-key timeless as well because it has such a significant lack of human characters. There are pretty much no humans except for you, and it's first person.
Mhm.
So most of the time you're not seeing real people. So that uncanny value you get in video games where you're like, oh, that looks like a person, but it's clearly like CG. That never occurs in Portal 2, really, except for if you look for yourself within a portal or something. And usually it's blurry when you do that, right? So that game, even though it came out in 2011, looks phenomenal still to
Absolutely.
this day. It's astounding how great that game is. And like you said, you know, the story is amazing. It's funny because Karina tuned in for this segment and talked about the fact the first thing she heard was you doing the Twink comparison. But
hey, it's soft, it's comfortable, it's
It
not
is.
uncharted territory, you know what you're getting into. And it's just like the risk is so minimal.
Yes,
It's not
exactly.
going to break anything. You're not going to break it. It's resilient.
Exactly.
And that's all it boils down to. The humor is so good.
It's so funny.
timeless humor. Like whether I played it on release or whether I played it 10 years from now, everything was going to be funny. Because
Yeah.
it was made funny.
It is.
Yeah, J.K. Simmons is funny in that one.
Stephen Merchant. as Wheatley.
Yes,
Incredible
Stephen Merchant,
performance, bro.
Right.
He
Right.
cooked.
one of the best.
Well, it's really
One of the
funny.
best.
He gives an interview about being Wheatley where he like wasn't much of a gamer, and he signed up because it just seemed like a good script. Like he read the script and he was like, "This seems really great. I'm happy to sign up for it." And then he like told his brother, and his brother was like, "You're making Portal 2 with Valve? That's like one of the most important games that will ever be made." And he was like, "What?" Like he's like, "What did I sign up for?"
Just like I
Could
thought.
you imagine having that spoiled by the Stephen Merchant voice? It's
Yeah.
like, wait, you're making what?
Yeah, exactly. Like, and so he talked about, he was like, suddenly I felt so much pressure to not fuck up, and he does a
Yeah.
great job. He clearly took it really seriously,
Mhm.
He does an amazing job.
and he should. It's one of the best games ever.
yeah.
It's so good. The writing's fantastic because it's very, like you said, it's funny, but it's not. I wouldn't call it like directly just a comedy. I would say it's like a
No.
very ambient kind of like story that has just very funny beats in it. You know?
Yes. It makes you think, like, what it means to be human, what it means to, like, create something new. Because that whole J.K. Simmons character is, like, talking about how he wanted to create this AI
Yeah.
that would essentially, like, run the tests. And,
Yeah. Exactly.
goes through all that and the
And
trials and tribulations in this amazingly run gauntlet of portals.
and it's really cool because, and I won't spoil stuff directly, right, for Mark, but like talking about it, where the story eventually goes, and a lot of the things, the continuous references that are very well done, not like on the nose of like, ooh, isn't this cool? We did this, but like the really great use of like Greek tragedy analogies with like whether it
Oh,
be
yes.
Icarus or all these other things that the game is clearly taking inspiration from, and trying to say, hey, we're going to take these old stories, kind of mesh them together and give it this big sci-fi coat of paint, right? And it works
Yes.
really well. Like really, really well.
It does. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
could glaze the game forever. I mean, it's my favorite game. There's good reason for it. It's really good. But I'd
Yes.
also, since we were talking about Karina too, I talked to her briefly when we talked about the game before, how I kind of treat Valve in my head like people treat Wes Anderson as like a filmmaker. Like he doesn't release stuff very often. It's very artsy when he does. But when he does, it's really good. And he can afford to
Yes.
kind of just do whatever he wants and wait however long he wants in between projects. All of them trashing that demo version of Half-Life 3 they made years ago when they were like, it's not good enough.
Yeah.
Right. Right. No,
It's
exactly.
these people that like earned the right to do that. Like I put Rockstar in that same boat, so
I
we
do
can,
too. Absolutely.
we can bring it back, so we can put GTA 3 in the tags or whatever, or GTA 6 or
Yeah, exactly. Because they're definitely still on the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's like they've earned the right to take this long. They've earned the right to show us nothing.
Yes, absolutely.
And so they're gonna use that. Like, hey, we know you're gonna like our shit. We know we're only gonna produce good things.
Correct.
So wait. And we have to wait. And that's the privilege they've earned.
100%.
We've
Not a doubt
never
in my
had these
mind.
live service nonsense with Valve. We just
Right.
haven't. Like,
And yeah,
go on.
No, I was gonna say the one thing is Valve is, I think, the most prolific thing in video games, because not only did they do Steam, obviously, it is like, let's be fucking for real. Nobody's on Epic Games. Like nobody's
Exactly.
using the
No.
Epic Games platform, and now all these other companies are calling Valve a monopoly because they fucking suck ass, dude. It's just that you suck ass. Nobody
You're garbage.
wants to
Yeah, for
use
real.
your shit. It's Valve is not hiring anyone or doing anything to like make it harder for you to access it. It's just that it sucks and nobody wants to use you.
No,
So
I agree.
and my only thing is that I'm just scared for the future of Valve or the future of gaming, because well, time marches on and Gabe Newell's not young anymore.
No, he's
And
getting up there.
eventually he will pass on, and who knows what the leadership is going to look like or what Valve is going to look like after that. Because to be fair, it's kind of his directive and creative decision that kind of runs everything at
Yeah, I
Valve.
hope he has a successor planned.
So I hope he kind of pulls a berserk, in the sense of he does have a really good right hand man
Yeah,
planned for
to carry
the
on.
day that comes, and that can carry that vision, because if Valve falls apart, gaming is done. It's gonna be
Dude.
to the
It's
absolute vultures. It's going
it's
to
really
absolute vultures.
it's really weird. And I will preface, I'm a big time Valve shill. I am. There's no denying it. I love their games. You saw my 9x9 for those who've been watching, right? There's 3
Big
Valve
one to
games
shill,
in there.
man.
But it's so rare, and Marco, you touched on this, and I think it's a really good I just saw a really funny message in chat. Sorry, that nuked my brain. But it's so rare you get a company, like a lot of the time you have like creators that you like in a space, right? Like Kojima, right? Like I loved what he did with Metal Gear, right? But that doesn't mean I liked Konami. Like Konami did a lot of shitty stuff,
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's usually that way in
Yeah.
life where it's like you could like a company, but then you don't like people who work at it, right?
Exactly.
Like a good example, like we talked about earlier, like Glenn clearly thinks Atlas does cool stuff artistically, but those games aren't his style. He doesn't like Persona.
Oh yeah.
It's so rare to have a company that does stuff pretty well. Like Steam is one of the last really affordable places to play games in the current market, and they have a pretty ethical store, it's pretty solid. And then on top of that, they make amazing games. Like it's rare to see a company be so good. And I think some of that is that they are so much smaller. Like most of these game companies are a couple thousand employees. Valve is like 300. They're like, they do all of this stuff and they're still so small. It's so self-contained. Like they do a great job.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
No, they're really good. And going on to like the passing of the torch, that's gonna be crazy. Like that crown is gonna have the same weight as like the core of the earth, the fucking tectonic plates or whatever they're called, bro. They're gonna be heavy.
Yeah.
And so I really hope it's somebody that keeps it up.
100%. And I don't think people realize how much they owe anything they like in gaming to Valve. Like, hey, do you play mobile games and you download the game to your phone? Congrats, they built the code to let you download games on devices. Like that wasn't a thing before Steam.
Yeah.
No one did that. They're
putting that
digital
disc, bro.
games did not exist until Valve made that a thing in the 2000s.
Yeah.
Right.
So if you've ever downloaded a game or played it mobily or like been on your Switch and been like, oh, I don't want to buy a physical edition, you download it, you owe them that to an extent. Not like you owe them, but like they did that. It's them.
Yeah.
And on top
Everything
of that,
used to be disc.
Yeah. And then like in the modern day when like, I was just looking at this day, I talked about we were talking about games and I was looking at different prices for games and stuff because I was thinking about going through like the GTA trilogy of like the older games and stuff. But like Persona, even we talked about, right? Persona 4 Revival, I'm very excited, but it's gonna be like $70, $80. Games are expensive now. So the fact that you can go on Steam and they're like, hey, flash sale, $5. There's an $80 game, $5 for 2 days.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Like they're kind of it.
Right.
Nowhere else gives you those deals. Nowhere. And it's because they can afford to because they're so well managed.
They are.
Gabe Newell
exactly.
is like a multi-billionaire who spends a ton of his money on like biological research for the ocean. He like lives on his research yacht with scientists on it to like better the environment or whatever. He answers all his emails. If you email Gabe Newell, there's a chance he will answer you. Because I remember when that happened, when Deadlock came out, people wanted codes. Dude started emailing Gabe and he was answering. He answered like thousands of Deadlock emails being like, here's a code. You can play.
Yeah. See, that's crazy. That's crazy.
It's
and
insane.
I mean, it's also, he's a very rare type of human being that actually kind of cares about whatever business he started. And he didn't just see it as, I'm going to use this business to exploit people or make records amount of profit. The thing is, he's a billionaire. So clearly he made money off it. This isn't a charity, and we're not going to pretend that it is, but he's clearly this very rare example, which should be the norm, but it's sad that he's the exception of you can run a business and run it really well and still make insane amounts of money and also still not have to flay your consumers alive and skin them and scalp them. and just like harvest their organs, like every company thinks you need to do it, and like, well, you have to understand, we need your pancreas. Don't you get it? It's
Yeah.
you think about our bottom line, and then but clearly that's an example. And then also, like you said, it's another thing where it's one thing that they're a platform and a marketplace for games. Obviously, that's huge. The other thing, again, as game developers, people seem to almost forget they are kind of the ones that are responsible for turning FPS shooters into what they are now,
Yeah.
because before Half-Life, it was like Quake was the big thing, and Duke Nukem and things like that. And it was just kind of, oh, it's a commando guy that does quips, and you're just like dropped into a level and you
Yeah.
start blowing shit up. And Half-Life was sort of the big pioneer, not only in the storytelling of a game, where it was like, not only does this guy not have quips for everything, this guy doesn't talk. And he's not even a commando. He's a scientist. He's like a
he's like
dork
low-key a
in
normal
a
guy.
research lab.
Yeah.
And the first, like, if you go back and play the original Half-Life, it's actually a very slow start. You're not in a shootout, or
Absolutely.
you're on a little tram
Yeah, it's
you're
like
late to work.
exactly.
And yeah, and it's very, very mundane the way that the game
Yeah.
starts. So they're very good at that. And then also, obviously, they're very revolutionary because of the physics, because you could shoot glass and you could shoot off parts of the individual
Yeah.
glass into shards. That wasn't a thing before that. So they were like pioneers in every aspect of games.
Yeah.
So people, like, when I think Valve deserves all the flowers, and not many game studios can say that. Obviously, there's lots of great game studios out there, and there's lots of studios that have great games and push the boundaries. But honestly, to the amount of progress and advancements like Valve, I don't think anyone's ever going to compare.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah. No, it's good. Um, yeah, like Willis, I think you touched on this a little bit, but like customer service, right? Answering emails, the quickest, like, what is it, response time
Yeah.
for an account being tampered with,
Yeah.
like, I've ever seen. And an interview clip is circulating of Gabe Newell being like, hey, piracy isn't on our list of
I was going to talk about this. Yep.
Yeah. It's like, hey, piracy is not on our list of concerns. We care much more about producing good games. These people spend thousands of dollars on PC. If they want to pirate your game, it's like a you problem.
Yes.
Like,
He has
you're
such a good
making a
quote about
game that
this.
isn't worth like paying that much for.
And he
so
also
stuff like that.
I love his quote about piracy, because he talks about, he's like, piracy is a effective availability, not somebody wanting to steal. Most people pirate things because they can't get it. Like, you should, like, because Valve, they're one of the few companies that like for example, there's a really good example, because I listen to a lot of Castle Super Beast, and they were talking about the fact that when games in the US moved up to $80 mark or $70 mark, that's like $100 Canadian. Their Canadian podcast. That's a lot of money. That's a significant, that 100 number sucks to see. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Valve is one of the few companies that tries to keep it equivalent across other countries. Like, they personally price their stuff in each economy's value, right? So, like, if you live in Russia and you want to purchase a Valve game, it's not going to be inflated like it will for other games. They adjust their prices for whatever the ruble is doing. And you see, not a lot of Valve stuff gets pirated because it's then affordable anywhere. If he's like,
Yes.
piracy isn't a theft thing, it's an availability thing. If you make something impossible to get somewhere, they're going to try and steal it or get it some other way because they literally can't get it. Like, I talked about this last week on the podcast when I talked about remakes, right? Like, a remake is great when there's no way to play the old game, right? Like, I was looking at that today when doing the GTA research. Like, if I do the GTA videos, I'm going to have to start with 3 because there's no way to play the other ones. GTA 1 and 2 aren't available on modern hardware, nor is, like, the DS one, Chinatown Stories, or any of these. You literally can't. I would have to go to a retro store and find a copy that's probably overpriced because of collectability if I wanted to do that, or you'd have to get an emulator running, which is technically piracy, right?
Right.
Like,
That's
how
true.
else would you do
Right.
it? It's literally unaccessible.
Right. And then oh, sorry, Mark, you go ahead.
Oh no, I was going. I thought you were going to say the other quote from Gabe Newell on piracy, which was that he said the easiest way to stop piracy is not by putting anti-piracy technology to work. It's by giving those people a service that's better than what they're receiving from the pirates.
Yeah,
And
I
I
remember that
think
one too.
that's really what Steam is, because when I was a kid, I pirated a bunch of games. I figured out how to get torrents to work and
Yeah,
was
Type
playing all
shit.
the.
I was a big
Actually
DS
did
emulator
not.
guy.
Yeah, I actually did not own Minecraft for the longest time because I pirated it. And I remember when we were trying to play it earlier, I'm like, why don't I have Minecraft? And I forgot I had it pirated for like decades.
Mark's
Uh-huh.
got his
That's
2010 bootleg copy of Minecraft.
right.
Oh shit, that's
But
actually crazy.
that's also not on Steam. But the thing is, like, Steam is just really convenient, and it's like, if I don't care if people pirate games or not, but if you can afford it, it's like whatever. It's just
Yeah.
easy just to buy the game there than trying to figure out how to pirate games these days and not worrying about like viruses and all that. So
Yeah, exactly.
and
Yeah.
just the whole Steam ecosystem and what it comes with for having all those games. So and Steam's great, and that's what I really liked about that quote. It's like not trying to beat the pirates by putting up all these anti-piracy stuff,
Yeah.
or anti-cheats, but it's just like, hey, we're just gonna give you a better
Better deal.
experience. Yeah.
It's awesome.
Right.
I don't know how they do
Yeah.
it. The meme lives on forever of every other game studio like shooting themselves in the foot, and Valve is kind of just like
Doing nothing.
just
they have
sitting
to
there.
do nothing and they will win.
Same business
Yeah.
plan since 2001, and it's still working.
And it still
Yeah.
works. Like it's absolutely
And
incredible.
it's
Just
like people complain about Steam being like a monopoly, right? But it's like, no, it's like everyone else just sucks. It's like, I don't know what to do. It's like I mean, there's
Yep.
Epic Games, but yeah, I don't know why they struggle so much with the amount of free
It's because
games they
Tim
give, but I
Sweeney's
don't
an
know.
idiot.
Yeah,
It's gonna
I
hurt our
don't really
chances of
know.
ever getting an Epic Games partnership. But after watching that man destroy Fortnite, I'm a little mad.
Yeah, dude, you just blew your chance of a Coffee Studios Fortnite back bling.
It's so over.
It's over for you,
dude.
You're
I
never
could
gonna get
needed
it.
I could have been
back
the
bling,
burnt
bro.
peanut with the back bling, bro. It could have happened.
Ay, ay, ay.
Yeah, frankly, like I'm at the point where
True.
like when Fortnite inevitably dies, and I think it is inevitable. It's gonna go the way of the Western. I I I don't know how I'm gonna react. I think that's like when they said they got Osama. It's like we got him.
That
We
was a good
got him.
day.
It's over. It was,
Yeah.
when John Cena announced on Raw, on
On Raw.
WWE Raw, that they got Osama bin Laden, and everybody went crazy. I think
That
Yeah,
was
they
it's
did
gonna
wild.
be
go
I
the
forgot
same
crazy.
that.
reaction. That might be the reaction for a lot of people. I know that there are still a lot of people that like Fortnite, I guess, and they get excited when there's new collaborations.
I still play it for
but,
each
I
update,
mean,
but I kind of treat
yeah,
it like I
man.
think a lot of people treat like WoW now, where it's like I don't
Mm.
play WoW all the time, but I go back for like updates. I feel that way about Fortnite. Like anytime Fortnite has its big new expansion, I go back. I play the season for like a few weeks, have a good time, level up, check out the new items and everything, and then I'm done. I'm not grinding ranked anymore like I used to.
Right.
Like it's over.
Well,
Yeah.
that's what I was gonna bring up earlier when we were talking about like live service, because there's really, like, if you think about two types of live service, there's like the typical like Apex Legends and Marathon and like League of Legends. Well, the multiplayer live service, right? But then
Yeah.
a subset of those, and then including the gacha games and all the other ones, which is more single player. It's like free to play, and then there's obviously like cosmetics and stuff, and then they have like regular updates. I
Yeah.
think the best way with live service is not to try to, because I think they were initially intended to really just try to capture as much of your attention as possible.
Yeah.
So like a lot of these multiplayer games, they want you to keep playing, because the minute you stop, or the minute people stop playing, the game is dying, because then not as many people are playing, and then you have nothing else to offer. Whereas like what you were saying, Willis, when they operate more on a model that is like a game comes out, you play for a bit, you stop, but then they have updates, then you
Yeah.
play again. Maybe there's a new cosmetics pack you really like. I think that is probably a more sustainable live service model than one that tries to keep your time. And I think you've seen, and MMOs fall under this category. Obviously, you've seen them. I think a lot of those developers have started to realize it's not sustainable to try to take up so much of people's time because there's just too many games now, and people don't want to play. Yeah, people don't want to play one game forever. I mean, there may be some exceptions. Maybe if League is your game, you always play that, but there will always be exceptions. But I think most people they can't play one game forever. So what you want to do is provide a good experience that has sort of a natural ending, but then come out with updates to get people to come back, and then you sort of have a wave of players come in, they leave, they come in, they leave, and I think that's where because we're still going to have live service games, but that's how they should adopt it rather than trying to capture people's attention indefinitely.
I agree 100%.
Yeah.
It'll be curious to see where the industry goes.
Definitely.
We are in the golden age of games again, low key.
Good things are coming, man.
This is, if you're into video games right now, congratulations. You're in another renaissance. It's the first time in a decade, probably, that we're getting.
That's true.
I actually was just saying this to Mark the other day off stream, that the true sign of if this becomes a true gaming renaissance is if there's a new Smash Brothers. I feel like that is usually the defining game of we are in big era for games again, is whenever Smash comes out.
That is true.
Yeah.
Smash does be coming out on some golden times.
Yeah, especially
and they don't come out that often. It's usually 6 or 7 years in between each one of them, and I think we're due for another one with Ultimate sort of. It seems like it's I haven't really been following, but it's 2018, so it's been a while, and I feel like it would be about time for Nintendo to come out with another Smash within the next year or two, probably.
I think it's smart because they build up enough time to kind of build up other games, right? To then include eventually into their new Smash. So that's cool. I'm curious to see when that will come out. And it would be
Sakurai's
weird to...
definitely working on it. There's no way they let that motherfucker make Kirby Air Riders 2 without that being some sort of deal with Nintendo management to be
no, you will make
Smash 6 in exchange for this.
Exactly. So I'm optimistic about that.
Same.
And also for anybody that thinks oh yeah, you guys are just saying it's a golden age. The old times were better. You need to really take off the rose tinted glasses, because there were a lot of eras in the past where gaming was really not great. There was that era in the early PS3 where everything had the piss filter and had
oh my gosh, bro.
everything was
terrible.
trying to be really gritty. Everything was trying to be gritty, and everybody had a shaved head.
That was bad time.
So that was that was the time people went through that. That was a thing. There have been eras where it was not great for gaming, and it was in the past, and we've gone through it. So this is definitely a big step up. I think this is a good time for people of any genre you want. You can find something that you like and play that. Whereas I don't think we had that level of availability in the past.
This is really the best double year. I'm trying to look this up while I'm talking, so I kind of have jumped in now too early. But this is the best double year we've had for games since the golden age of 2004, 2005. Because 2004 and 2005 was, I've pulled up stats here just to read off a few. Between that year, so those 2 years, we got Metal Gear Solid 3, Star Wars Battlefront, Halo 2, Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories and 2, Doom 3, Fable 1, Half-Life 2, Splinter Cell, Prince of Persia, Shadow the Hedgehog, Tekken 5, Resident Evil 4, God of War 2, and that's just to name a few. There's tons I'm looking at right now in that 2-year period that came out. One of the original Mario parties, Mario Party 7, the one that everybody really likes, was that year. Time Splitters, Ratchet and Clank, Devil May Cry 3, That was all in that 2-year period. This is like the best it's been since then. Shadow of the Colossus I just saw too.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It hasn't been
Those
that
are
good
some
since.
bangers.
Also, what is this chart that
Right.
like lists all these great games and then has Polar Express for the PlayStation 2? What is this?
Oh, don't
It
sleep
was
on
the
that,
same
though.
time.
Wait,
It was
maybe
the
I don't know
same-
ball.
on it.
Maybe I don't know ball.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong here. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was
Dude,
like the
yes.
golden age, man.
We need that. Smash Brothers.
And Smash
see
capstone
it.
that era really, because Brawl came out
Yeah.
to like 2008. You know,
Something like
with
that.
the Wii, it like
I
launched
remember being
around the
alive when
Wii.
Brawl was out.
Yeah.
All right.
So that like 2000s era was capstone by that. It's time, bro.
Yes, Brawl, man. Yeah.
The question is, would they be able to keep the same Smash cast? Because that is a lot of IP that Nintendo paid for.
Dude. The question is, who do you want to see in Smash now?
Right.
Ooh.
Who's your
That's what I
pool?
was
This is a
thinking.
good question.
I-
I want this to be a segment. Yes. I'm gonna pull up the
I
Smash
think-
Ultimate roster.
Because what's funny is when Ultimate was still like getting new releases, The Binding of Isaac was put on Switch, and I was schizo posting about Isaac from The Binding of Isaac was gonna be on Switch. Hey, there's a lot of good items in The Binding of Isaac that they can easily make like a side B or like an up A move, like easily.
I will
Oh,
do
dude,
this quickly
Smash.
before we jump into the Smash segment because I think this could be a good segment.
Yeah.
But I'll screen share for the stream. Here's the full Smash Ultimate roster.
Oh, that's good. Yeah,
The biggest
showing what we
fighting
got right now.
game ever. And the craziest thing about Smash Ultimate is like, I hope Nintendo can do this. I kind of low-key hope that if they make a new Smash, it's just like Ultimate Plus. Like it's the same game, just improve the graphics maybe a little, and then start adding. Dude, there's so many characters. It's like you got Joker from Persona, Castlevania, Bayonetta, Cloud and Sephiroth, Hero from Dragon Quest, Snake. All these guest characters, they pay money to let that happen. And they pay for the rights for the musics and stages, right? And Sora, obviously, I don't even want to know what part of
Look at that
Sakurai's soul he had to
full row
sell.
of Fire Emblem.
Dude, so many Fire Emblem characters, dog. Look at that.
I am a Fire Emblem hater. Sorry to all the
Don't let
Fire
Martha hear
Emblem
that.
lovers, man. But yeah, no, I was always anti Fire Emblem Smash character.
But this is but I remember still to this day the day they
Come on,
announced
dude.
Joker, and that kind of changed everything.
Dude, that
Because
did.
It was a rule for a long time, and Bayonetta and Snake kind of broke this, but they had like T for teen versions on like handheld Nintendo properties and stuff, like toned down, where it was like no M-rated games and no games that aren't Nintendo franchises. And then Persona, a very strong M-rated game that was a PlayStation exclusive at the time, got added. And so it was kind of like, well, now anything can happen. And that was
right.
I missed the Smash era of like schizo posts that would like happen essentially. It was so much fun.
Sans is coming.
He did
literally,
Look
and then he did because he's a Mii Fighter costume.
Look,
yeah.
they just like broke barriers with that shit. Like I'm telling you, like if it exists, it could be in Smash, dude. The reactionary content that came out of just watching those reveals,
right,
dude,
generated so much. Dude, people blew up houses because Sora was put in Kingdom Hearts.
Yes,
right.
Like full terrorist attacks.
Yeah,
for
like
Sora.
Dude, people like full weeping on cam, which would have been me if I was watching that live, Loki.
Yes.
But for the uninitiated in the chat, because I know we have a lot of our friends who are fans who watch and maybe don't know, there is nothing better than a Smash Brothers era, because the whole game is based around being a gaming celebration, right? So guest characters, stages, music, everything, right, that gets added to those games. The theory crafting is so much fun. Like, I've never seen so many people who would never usually care about games religiously waking up for Nintendo Directs, being like, oh my gosh, is this going to be the one where they show more Smash? Who's next? Who's getting added? What soundtrack's being added for the first time? What's the thing going to be? Because even if you didn't get a character you wanted, they added the music from the game, or they added a stage from the game, right?
Yeah.
And it proved anything was possible.
Even a Mii Fighter skin.
Yeah. For games that you love.
Yeah.
Altair Assassin's Creed technically has Assassin's Creed Altair is now a sword fighter in Smash. Sans is a gunfighter. It's like truly amazing that it's just everybody was so involved.
Right.
And it's always so great to go to like your favorite content creator at the time and see what they got to say about it. Rest in peace, Etika.
I was
He would
about
have
to
loved
say Etika.
so
Yeah,
much.
rest in peace. I
Oh,
miss him.
man.
Rest in peace, Etika. He would have loved the shit that Ultimate turned into, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, damn.
and
Damn.
he pioneered so much of that too. Love Etika so
He
much.
did. Etika is one of the best.
True.
But yeah, like Smash Air is always great. I don't know who I'd want. Low key, this is gonna sound so selfish. Low key, I just want them to keep Cloud, Joker, and Sora in the game. Like I got my 3. I got my goats. My goats are in the game. So like
I'm not letting you get away with that. I know you're involved. Ass wants somebody else, bro. Could
I
be
think
anybody, like Atlas or Peabody from Portal.
honestly, you know who I'd want? I'm gonna throw you a bone, but I actually do feel this way. I'd want Astrobot.
Yo,
Yeah,
I
can see
actually
that. He's
think
already
he
like the big mascot.
He
you
fits
know,
really
so-
well
could be
in
good.
Smash.
he could be good, dude.
Right.
He'd be like, dude. So many of his moves already like match Rob's. The whole like spinning,
Yeah.
or like punches, and the whole like lasers that come out of the feet.
Yeah,
bro,
you could totally do it.
easy.
Right. That's an easy character.
Get
to add,
Astrobot in the
for
game,
sure.
bro. That's a good one.
Well, since they already put Tekken characters, just put in King.
King from Tekken would go
Like,
crazy.
King is awesome.
Holy shit.
You want another Pokemon that's a good fighting Pokemon that like also would just fit. Just put in Halucha. The luchador Pokemon. I think that would be sick. Like those are my 2 big ones. Like put King from Tekken, because you already put a Tekken character in there, so you can do that. And then you could put Halucha for another Pokemon that would like fit and be like a good fighting character. For sure.
Wait, so those are like Street Fighter characters, right?
Or Tekken.
No,
King's from Tekken.
King
Tekken,
is
Tekken.
from Tekken, and then Halucha is from Pokemon.
But the ones they have in the Smash currently, those fighting characters, where are they? Are those
Those
also
are
from Tekken?
just
They have
Ken
one
and
from
Ken
Tekken and
Ryu,
2
right?
from Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So they've
everything.
because I was thinking like, so they've done the Capcom collab already, right?
Yes.
So maybe they can add, Leon Kennedy or the Hunter from Monster Hunter.
Dude, Leon
Dude,
Kennedy.
The
holy
Hunter
fuck.
from Monster Hunter. I
Chris
can
Redfield
really see.
was
John
in
John
Marvel
Monster
vs.
Hunter.
Capcom.
John Monster
Yeah.
Hunter.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, because they already like Snake's moves. They can easily just like adjust Snake's moves.
Right,
For
Snake
Leon.
is like a gun wielding like agent
on,
type guy, so
exactly.
it wouldn't be that
Joker
hard.
uses
Leon's
gun
buff
as well.
ass beating up Mario. Dude, I'd love that.
Exactly. Hey, dude.
That
like,
actually is an
yeah.
incredible pull.
Wait,
if Simon can beat up Kirby, bro, why can't Leon
That's
Kennedy
a
beat up?
great-
There's
Mario?
already
that- yeah,
10,000
that's
sword
true.
fighters. Put Dante in there, man.
Oh my goodness, that'd
Oh
be
yeah, Dante.
Featuring
Dante
Dante from
would
the
go
Devil May
crazy.
Cry series.
Dante.
What would be another good?
Well,
I
because
would-
he's in Marvel vs. Capcom, so yeah.
So is Chris Redfield though.
So is Chris. Yeah, you're right.
Frank West from Dead Rising is in Marvel vs. Capcom, bro.
It's
I
true,
know,
yeah.
I know.
The list is endless of the fighters that are already made. They just need Smash adaptation.
Dude,
Right.
who else? I would love to see. Okay, this is an interesting poll. You said Atlas, right? John Persona 6, whoever that ends up being.
John
Holy
Persona
shit.
6.
I would love if you had like a Persona character that functioned more like Pokemon Trainer, where like he's actually fighting with his personas instead of like
With the
Joker just
personas.
fights. Because you summon the personas all the time, right? You could totally do it. Or like Pokemon Trainer goes through his 3, like rotational Pokemon of like Squirtle, Venusaur, and Charizard, right? You could totally do that where he just rotates through different personas, because there are some sick personas in that series, like that look so awesome. I'd love
bet.
to see them be like fighters. That'd be so sick.
Yeah. And you said sword fighters. I remember when Ultimate was in its prime. I remember really wanting Artorias from Dark Souls 1.
Ooh, that
I
would be
was
sick.
gonna bring up Dark
That
Souls
could be
too.
Dude,
Good,
because it's been
yes,
so
yes.
popular since Smash came out, right? Like Elden Ring and all
And
that.
Dark Souls 1 is on the Switch. Like Dark Souls 1 is on
Yeah.
Switch. Every single
Right.
time it would be like, what's accessible on the Switch? Pull a character from that. It has just as equal chance as being in as anything else, if not a higher chance. Now that PlayStation characters are just in this bitch.
Yeah, that's true. Would you want Master Chief?
Dude,
don't
I
know.
was so surprised Doom Guy wasn't already in there.
I really
Until
wanted Doom Guy. I
Doom
did.
guy.
Yeah,
Doom
That would
guy
be a
would
good
be
one.
fun.
You remember that? He got a gunfighter
Yeah,
skin.
he did get a gunfighter skin.
He got in.
So it's not
I
out
took
there.
it. I was
It's
like, I'll
not
take
too
it.
out there.
We got Mick Gordon music in the game. I was happy.
Yeah. There was
that's
so
the
much
thing.
like me outfits that you just had to take. Like, yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that.
Yeah, I was really thinking maybe Travis Touchdown from No More Heroes could have been a
Ooh.
great addition. But he got a Mii fighter skin. He became a
There you
sword
go,
fighter.
man.
Dude,
So it's
Waluigi,
like,
finally.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, maybe, right?
Definitely.
Yeah, okay, wait,
No,
ironically, I forgot that would
be-
actually just be really logical. Like,
Let's be realistic. Hold on.
let's be
Waluigi.
realistic. We're not getting that.
Come
Yeah,
on,
no, we're not
guys.
getting
Beyond Good and
Waluigi.
Evil 2 stage in Smash Bros.
Dude, I know Glenn would go crazy. They put the Shinobi from Sekiro. They
I would
let him
be
have the counter. Dude.
If I have to have another sword fighter, make it one of the From Software boys, dude. Make it the Hunter from Bloodborne. Make it one of them.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
can see the
like-
Hunter
Dude,
being, like, a
Melania.
great
Imagine they
mascot.
put in Melania.
The-
That would go crazy.
The anticipation of every Nintendo Direct just to see. what we were
Suddenly the
getting.
whole world gives a shit about. It was so weird because
Exactly.
people who didn't care, because Smash is such an easy game to pick up competitively, like, right? Like,
It is.
it's obviously hard to like get good at it, but I feel like the person who's like the most inept person you know at video games could easy money just play Smash with friends.
Absolutely.
Like, I remember so many parties in college just getting drunk, hanging out, and playing Smash Brothers because the controls are so easy to just jump around and
is.
do stuff and have cool moments. It's so easy that like everyone and their mother during like chaos of COVID and all that stuff, like the whole world used to be stop and be like, "There's a Nintendo Direct tomorrow." Like everyone you knew suddenly cared. I would love for that era to come back. It would be phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Smash is one of those weird things. It was one of these like lightning in a bottle things where it can be a party game and be very casual and accessible, and you can put items and all these like types of rule sets that make it really fun. Or if you were somebody that took it way more seriously, you can then remove all the items and put Final Destination on, and it turned into a fighting game. Right.
Yeah.
But not, all like literally every other game ever is like it's either a fun little party game or it's a more competitive, catered towards,
Like Street Fighter.
Yeah.
competitive player
True cabinet
type
fighter,
game
as they
like
call
Street
it.
Fighter or whatever. Yeah, exactly. So that's the thing. So lightning in a bottle with Smash when it came to that it's genuinely accessible for everybody.
Yeah.
So good.
I'm trying to think who else I want to say.
love Skeptic. I loved every single time just shooting out these like hear me out, guys. We could see fucking Nico Bellic from GTA 4.
Yeah, Smash Bros.
Get
Jonesy
ready.
from
This could be the day. So
honestly,
dude,
you know who'd be a
it's
really good
coming
one?
over.
Even though none of us here are like that into it, I could totally see what's it, Chris from Deltarune, the Deltarune main character.
Sure.
He's got a sword.
Yeah,
Got a sword.
Yeah.
That's all Sakurai wants, it seems. He puts so many sword characters in the games.
Not ridiculous to
Right.
say that. I think
Right. That could
like,
fit.
if it's a game, it's gonna be there, right? Like that's like the best part about it is like this is what Fortnite is doing. Is bro, I don't want to see Beavis and Butthead on my battlefield.
Yeah.
Right.
I want to see, I don't want to see this brain rot shit fighting. But if
No.
like what Smash does is it's a video game.
Yeah.
It's
It's
a
only video game
with something
characters.
that, like, yes, and so that's what's
Right.
so good about it.
Because I
You
remember
know it's gonna
Sakurai
happen.
said when they did the fan poll for like who do you want in the game, like the number one by far was Goku, and he's like, I'm not doing that. I'm not
Yeah.
putting Goku in.
That makes
Right.
sense.
Yeah. No, that's a good
So if you
point.
followed that up,
It's
it was
good.
Sora. It was next highest. Like game
Yeah.
Yeah,
character.
nice. Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
Sora was a legendary poll, dude. Like
Anything
I
is
could
possible.
not believe that.
I genuinely
Yep.
believed anything was possible. Like that changed my outlook on life. Like,
Yeah.
the amount of
Yeah,
legal
literally.
discussions that must have had to happen, because that is like
Yeah.
that is a triple party and a half. Disney International,
Yeah.
Square Enix, and Nintendo having to come to a reasonable deal to let him be in
Yes.
the game.
Yep.
Insane,
Nice.
dude.
And then
for,
Disney has
like,
to be okay with
Mickey
their-
Mouse ears.
Yes, their character getting beat up by Solid Snake. Like they got to be okay with that.
Exactly.
Or Joker from Persona putting a gun in Sora's face. They have to be okay with
Yeah.
that. And it happened.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I
The
still
best.
Yeah.
I
crazy.
still love people asking Sakurai about that, and they're like, how hard was it to get Disney to agree? And he was like, Disney, it was mostly money. They just wanted money. He said the harder hurdle was getting Nomura to be okay with it from Square Enix.
Right. I imagine.
He said
This
Nomura
creates
asked
this
him for the lore implications of Sora being in Smash, and Sakurai was like,
Right.
brother.
He got an invite in the mail, and he's going to go smash
Just
over
like
there.
everybody else, he just got
And
invited.
he got invited, and he's gonna go play Smash and then do Mario Kart.
Lore implications.
Technically, there is a
Dude.
lore implication for it, actually.
No, I know. That's what makes it funny. You explained it to me.
Sakurai wrote out a lore connection for it to happen, and Nomura was happy with it.
What was it?
When Sora goes to sleep during between Chain of Memories and 2, his Smash is his dream.
It's all
He
dream
goes
in
to the
Sora's
dream
eyes.
world, which is Super Smash Brothers. That's why he comes through that key in the trailer. And Nomura was like, yes,
Oh.
yes.
Oh my
He's
god,
cooking.
that's good.
That's
I
brilliant.
like it.
That's nothing but a
Sakurai's like,
dream.
is this good enough? Good.
Listen,
to Sakurai,
it sounds
it's just
schizophrenic, but
like-
that's coming from the guy who wanted to have one Final Fantasy cast fight the other, right? Like, it's... The man is
Right,
schizophrenic.
right,
He's
exactly.
schizo-posting 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
A true auteur.
Yeah. No, awesome.
Pioneer for the age, bro.
Something like that. Let him make Last of Us 3. No. Gonna be real different.
Joel and Smash.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, Joel and
I mean,
Smash.
truly anything. I'm still trying to think other good ones be, but I don't know.
It could be. It's like literally the same question of like, what do you want to see remastered? Like the list is endless.
Yeah.
You just got to think about what to pull out. Fucking Ellis from Left 4 Dead 2. Just throw
Mark,
him in there.
You got to smile like you're thinking of a good one.
No, I was just thinking. He said I was just thinking Kratos in Smash. Just
Dude.
Dude, remember PlayStation had a Smash clone, and it was
Oh, yeah,
called like
Alright.
Sony
All-
All Stars.
PlayStation
Sony
did
All
have-
Stars Battle Royale.
Right,
oh really?
and it was literally like a Smash clone that had Kratos and I think
Nathan Drake from
Sackboy
Uncharted.
from Little Big Planet.
Even
and,
had the
Killzone
spin-off
Soldier.
Dante.
They did.
Right. Oh god, yeah.
They had
dude.
Fat Princess from
That
Fat
Fat
Princess.
And like the Killzone Soldier.
Oh
Yeah.
wait,
So,
oh shit,
yeah.
there's like the From Software characters in this one,
Is it?
or no?
Which one?
Am I or am I looking at a fake screenshot like the Sony
You
All
might be
Stars?
tweaking.
I think I am looking at a fake screenshot. This
Nice.
Let's see,
All-Stars.
Sony All
See if I can find what he's
Stars,
Parappa the Rapper,
Lost
Jack and
Boys.
Daxter.
Parappa the Rapper.
The Ape
Sly
Escape guy was
Cooper.
there.
is this
Nathan Drake.
still?
Oh, Sweet Tooth from Twisted
Oh, this
Metal.
is PlayStation All Stars Ultimate. This is fake. This one I'm looking at is
Oh
fake.
my bad. Yeah.
It's got
They
Leon
had
in it.
Raiden. Oh, they had Raiden, which is cool.
Look at this little.
It's got the dude
I-
from
I was-
Destiny.
I was definitely looking. I started seeing all
Helldiver.
the FromSoft characters, and I'm like, wait a minute, this can't be right.
Oh, okay. They got Cole from Infamous. They had they got the Killzone guy. Oh, they had Isaac from Dead Space, which is cool.
They
They
also
did.
have Snake.
Oh,
in
They
this
did
one.
also have
They
Snake.
also did have Snake, which is interesting. Huh.
Yeah, no, but something like this. Hey, Kratos was also in Mortal Kombat 9.
He
That's
was.
right, I
PlayStation
remember
only.
that. I do remember that.
They
yeah.
made fatalities for that man.
Bro, give
They did.
Kratos.
I mean, that's a
That dude was
fitting
awesome.
guy. I think that's a fitting guy to be in a Mortal
One of the
Kombat
best to
game,
do it for sure.
for sure.
Oh, yeah.
No, PlayStation All Stars Ultimate would go hard, dude. Unironically, new Kratos.
Oh, dude,
Yeah, you
do
get the
Kratos
old
in
man
Smash.
Kratos.
bro. Just do
Kratos,
it.
Yeah.
Because that was
That
always the
would
joke
Kratos
was
is
if the
actually
game's getting
work.
ported to Switch, it's getting
It would be
added to
possible.
Smash.
Yeah, I remember that.
Put God
I
of War
remember
on
that,
Switch.
dude. Could be so good. Yeah. So
See, well, I think I found a real. So it wasn't a very big roster, right?
No.
No,
No.
it's not. It's not.
And it's like
'Cause-
funny because there's like 4 cartoon characters and like 3 white dudes.
Yeah.
as part of the roster. Just 3 regular white dudes. It's like
dude, like at the end of the day, it was like only PlayStation exclusives.
yeah.
And,
Right. Right.
You know, like we were also saying, is there was that period of just like gritty games.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Infamous Second Son, like the guy from Infamous 2
Yeah.
was in it. Infamous was a very gritty game.
Yeah.
That was
Right.
like as gritty as it gets. And then like, yeah, you know.
Wasn't there a Cartoon Network Smash
Right.
Lake as well?
There was that one was
There
shown.
was that had a.
Oh no,
it was-
Nickelodeon. not Cartoon
There was
Network.
There's a
but
Cartoon
there was
Network one,
a
too.
with
Oh,
Batman
both.
and
Both.
LeBron James. in it.
It's the Warner
Oh, that was
Brothers.
multiverses. No, I'm talking like on the DS.
Oh.
Wait.
Oh,
What?
Cartoon Network Smash Game DS. Cartoon Network Punch Time Explosion. Yes, dude. Yes.
What the
Dude,
fuck?
look this shit up right now.
Cartoon Network punched him.
It was like a Smash Bros. Like,
Holy hell! Look at them. My man Chowder.
Oh, wow. Okay.
dude.
They
Look
got.
at
Chowder
this.
in
I'm
his
looking at Ben
match.
10 fight Chowder right now.
Dude.
They got
what I'm
Flapjack.
saying.
They had Mordecai and
Flapjack.
Rigby. Oh no! Wait, this is DeviantArt. My bad. Sorry. Whoops.
I wish
was
I
like,
could
this
pull.
doesn't
Wait, I'm gonna
look
try and
right.
pull up gameplay of this while you guys are talking. Is this XL? I guess this is the Wii version.
Yeah,
and it got
Samurai
ported to
Jack
the
and
Wii.
this guy.
XL. Yeah.
Ben
Oh,
10
man.
characters.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Oh, this is
Number
like the
one.
campaign mode. There's no like versus gameplay here. Oh wait, here you go. Yeah. I'm gonna screen share this. It's Ben 10 fighting the grandma or fighting Billy and Mandy.
Oh wow.
Dude, this shit's crazy.
Now that's a lineup.
That is a lineup, bro. Holy moly. So yeah, I don't know. There's so many Smash clones back in the day, low key. And
There was,
Multiverses
like,
is gone now.
that's-
Like, aren't the servers
It-
dead for that game?
I think it got shut down,
Tragic.
which is a shame because you could.
Iron Giant
there was,
versus
like,
Tom
that
and Jerry no
infinite-
longer exists.
Right,
That's
and then
true.
like there was an infinite backshot spam with LeBron James. You could just.
Oh
like, do
yes, I
infinite
remember that. The
backshots.
infinite
That's
backshot
true.
combo.
Yeah,
The
so
ultimate
that's gone
disrespect.
too. Yeah, sadly that did not last.
Realistically, though,
6-0.
all this discussion of what we want in Smash, and it'll be like the guy from Xenoblade 4.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
really what
Right,
it is.
right, right.
And I'll be like, oh,
Whoever Kingdom Hearts 4 will pull up.
hey, wait a minute.
Hold on.
Hold
now.
on. John Persona 6 is more than welcome in Smash. Hello. Dude, put Vincent from Catherine. He throws blocks at
Right,
people. They already do it
yeah.
with Steve from my...
That was Minecraft Steve, so it's like the same thing. Yeah.
Brother, they put like the
are
Roblox
there.
default guy in Smash, and I'm gonna
Oh
lose it.
no.
I would welcome him with open fucking arms. I'd be like, you're at least a video game, brother. Bring it in.
Yeah, for real. You know what? I take it back. I'm being judgmental. Let it happen.
As long as it's a video game, I would lose my shit every year. As long as it wasn't a Fire Emblem character.
You could make them
Then
like
I'd be
assist
pissed.
trophies too.
I was gonna say I'd probably put him as an assist trophy.
Because I remember I was bummed Shovel Knight was made to assist trophy. I wanted him to be a
Oh
real
wait,
guy.
put from Silk Song as a fighter.
Oh,
Oh,
dude,
shit.
Hornet.
Yo!
Or the
Hornet,
Knight.
Shit.
Oh,
The
wait
It's
a
like,
minute.
hey, you already
Wait a
put
minute.
Shovel Knight, but this time actually put in a character as a fighter.
What a pull that could be, dude.
Yeah,
Oh my
holy
god, that'd be
shit.
amazing. That was a good one, Marco. That one's probably
That
my
was
favorite.
a good one. How did we not think of that?
And-
That's so good.
Yeah, I was like, wait, that's such an obvious one.
Wait, I
that,
wanna,
yeah,
like-
that would make sense.
Wait, let me like look at my Steam right now. I'm gonna try and like think.
It would probably have like the same height as the fucking Squid Kid
Yeah, the
from
Inkling.
Splatoon.
Honestly, you know, it'd be really funny. Like a really funny pull would be the farmer from Stardew Valley. Like just like pixel art ass guy with like his little chop, like Terraria
It would
style.
literally be
And he's 2D like Mr. Game
Mr.
Watch.
Game & Watch. Yeah, I was
Dude,
gonna
yeah.
say Mr. Game &
Like
Watch.
the farmer toils the soil, like, and then just like starts beating ass.
Oh, man, that's a good one line for a guy like him. Toils
That's
the
so
soil.
funny. Oh my god. Literally any character is possible. I'm just scrolling through my Steam, like, huh?
Could be any of
Assist
them,
trophy.
dude.
You could do like assist trophy for Diana from Pragmata.
Sure.
Could.
That could go high.
You could do an assist trophy for a fucking Balatro Joker, bro.
Oh
Yeah,
my
the
gosh,
Balatro
you're
Joker would
right.
be great.
Oh,
good one.
dude, like,
That's a good one.
dude, like he's like playing cards above the stage and doing combos.
Just like slamming down
Yeah,
hard to like do
right.
damage.
That's
Oh
a
my
good one.
gosh. Oh wait, no, he got added. Never mind. I was gonna say Cuphead, but he got added as a Mii fighter.
Oh, he did.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
So I was
Gunner.
like, that's a slam dunk. Would be Cuphead.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Oh what else? I'm like just scrolling now. You've like reignited this in me again. This is like a huge segment of this podcast. It's gonna be us talking about
Yeah.
Smash. I don't think that's bad though, low key. The guy from Hotline Miami, maybe.
Oh, Jacket.
Oh, Jacket would be good.
James
That'd be
Sunderland
cool.
from
Yeah.
Silent Hill.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm looking for my
Dude,
wife.
give the motherfucker a map, bro. We need a fucking Silent Hill map.
Dude, actually, you know who I really
Could
want?
you imagine?
You know who I really want? Just because it would be hilarious. I would be willing to forego another Atlas character or anything because the memes that would live from this would be great. Put Alan Wake in Smash Brothers.
Alan Wake.
Put Alan Wake's schizophrenic ass in Super Smash
Oh.
Brothers.
Guy.
Dude, he'd be like, this is another illusion. What did Scratch do this
Yeah.
time?
Dude, the lore implication would be like, why did Scratch write me into this place?
Yeah, exactly. Dude, that's what I'm saying. It'd be hilarious. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh wow, that would be
This
good.
fucking guy, Alan. Ay, ay, ay.
Man,
That'd
who
be
else?
crazy.
We've been going for a while. I think we can end it there, low key.
Yeah, I think that's a good segment to end it, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
the like 40-minute Smash segment of us being like, you know,
Exactly.
it'd be funny, but low key, that's fun.
Be sure to let us know what you think.
Yeah, say
should
in the
be
comments,
Smash.
who do you want in Smash Brothers?
Who do you want in Smash?
Do you like our takes?
Jeffrey Epstein.
Tell us. Okay.
Yeah, tell us we're bad.
All right, let's segue now.
We end it there. Alrighty, I'm gonna
So,
cut the stream.
yeah.
But thank you all who came to watch. This was really fun.
Thank you for watching COFY Cast.
Yes, we'll be back next week.
Appreciate it. Yes.
Alrighty, and 1 week
with,
we will.
with potential special guest in Super Spy Man of Mystery.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, we'll see.
In the near future, stay tuned.
Whenever Mina finishes James Bond, we can try and make that happen.
Yeah, things are the worst.
Alrighty, take care, everyone. Thanks for watching.
You know,
Bye.
Bye,
This is,
everybody.
excuse me,
Bye.
a damn fine cup of coffee.